Hello, wait a minute, give me a moment. So sorry. I actually forgot to boot up the game. Good evening, it's me, Razardos. Welcome back to some more Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds. I don't know how long this is gonna go for. I didn't sleep very well tonight, so my mind is even more of a jumble than normal, as evidenced by me forgetting to actually boot up the freaking game I'm supposed to play. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Let me pick up my little controller here. Now, before I resume the expedition and try to figure out what the hell to do, a little thing about the next stream. I did say I've been thinking about throwing in another game, and I will. It will probably be on Monday if things go as planned, but sometimes, you know, plans do not survive reality, but I'm gonna try. I have been tinkering around with Morrowind, putting it up, because I kind of want to go back to Morrowind, on the one hand. Unfortunately, it will require me to run it at a resolution which makes the UI a UI for ants, which might not be a very pleasurable experience for you, at least if I want to be able to see my OBS going and my possible chats and whatever. So I might just instead go and do a normal game series about that. Just play it offline, so to speak, even though we're always online. I don't know yet. I am leaning towards, because I did recently acquire another game, Dark Souls 1 Remastered. Now I did start my first and only real Souls game with the Dark Souls 3 a few years ago, and it did give me, I'm not gonna say a whetted appetite, because that kind of, isn't that basically you gain a small experience with something and then you just, I was hungry for more, even though I didn't really play the DLCs. I had one, didn't have another, so maybe whatever. It gave me, I wanted to play more of that kind of thing, which led me to Lies of P eventually, which also has a DLC now that I haven't played. But and now in Dark Souls 1 Remastered, maybe I'll go from there. Maybe, because that sounds like a fun time. Starting there. So I'm heavily leaning towards Dark Souls 1. Heavily. And then maybe at some further down the line, Dark Souls 2, and then further down the line from there, I'll just not start over on Dark Souls 3, but play through the DLC. So just remember, I started one of them, the ice thing, and I got absolutely demolished. But there's, like I said, there's one I haven't bought. And then after that, there's Elden Ring out there, and I want to play that too. Because those games are so brutally, frustratingly difficult, punishingly hard. And so fun. So yeah, I'm heavily leaning towards that. Unless you really want to see me play something else, like Morrowind or the first Kingdom Hearts, which I have played. But I want to get through that to come to the other games in the series. Also kind of want to replay Kingdom Hearts 1 to see if it's actually as fun and or good as I remember it being. And then I want to get to 2 to see if it really is as sucky in the first hour as I remember it being. I mean, I'm older since I played it. My tastes have changed. Well, at least when it comes to food. Maybe it has changed when it comes to games too. Anywho, yes, that's everything pertaining to the next stream. Unless someone really says they want to see me play something else, I'm probably gonna go with the Dark Souls 1 Remastered, and just get my ass handed to me over and over and over and over again, and it will be a fun time, for me at least. Oh, and now back to Outer Wilds. What's with the Psy when it comes to Outer Wilds? Because holy... I don't know what to do. There's the Interloper that I need to get down into the fissure. I spent an entire freaking time loop on the Interloper and didn't find my way down into the fissure, into the crevasse. And just... but there is a path down. I know, I found it once. I didn't go back and look for where I found it the first time. Stupid as I am. There's the Hanging Garden where I haven't found everything yet. There's gotta be some way to get up to the Black Forge and into the freaking Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Then there's the Sunless City where I haven't found everything. Which I hope isn't only pertaining to the High Energy Lab, because I don't know. I might have to spend several time loops on the Ember Twin to familiarize myself with the layout and try and find the fastest way down there to get past the freaking Sandfall. And I'm still thinking maybe I need to actually drive my ship down into the canyon. Just be reckless, abandon all hope, and... And then there's Giant's Deep. I can get down now by going into the counterclockwise twirling tornadoes. But once I'm down there, I can't get any further because I haven't figured out how. One thought I had was maybe go talk to Gabbro. Maybe Gabbro knows something. Has something to do with jellyfish, but I don't know how to incorporate the jellyfish knowledge into actually somehow protecting me or my ship, so I can get through into the core. And then there's Dark Bramble. There's still an escape pod there somewhere, according to the murals. I'm just fervently hoping it's somewhere in the outer shell. Because if it's inside Dark Bramble, I don't want to go back in there. That place is confusing. I was just lucky to find Feldspar last time. I almost died from lack of oxygen. Yeah. So I think I'll start off by trying to go to the Interloper. Find my way down there. See if I can find a way. I found my way pretty deep down. But then suddenly there was ghost matter everywhere. When I got to the weird room, there was kind of ice all around and then just a hole down the middle, and down there was ghost matter. Unless there's a part of the hole that doesn't have ghost matter. But whatever. Let's start with the Interloper. See if that will lead us anywhere. Also, let's not forget to do this. Restart the game. Oh. Yes, the camera is a normal size. Oh. Yeah, there goes something, and there goes something. So that blue thing there, that is not the same blue thing as goes out from that one and shoots itself. The probe that goes outside the solar system. That's another thing there. I don't know if that's the... It's either that or the white thing there is the Dark Bramble Seed. I do not know which is which. I should probably try and get a look at it. There's the Ember Twin. Oh, that's the Wandering Moon. Okay. Now where's the Interloper? There we are. Nope. Abort the autopilot. Because the autopilot is trying to kill me by going into the sun. It's enough that it becomes a red giant and a supernova. We don't have to go into the sun now. The sun kills us later on anyway. Ugh. Okay, do not autopilot to the Interloper from the beginning, because the ship is gonna kill you. Alright, I forgot about that. What does that say? Signal scope, gravity reactor, and autopilot, headlights, landing cam, electrical systems. Okay, it's good to know where everything is. For the inevitable moment when it all gets destroyed. Fucking hell, autopilot, I can't trust anything. Jeez. The autopilot just takes me on a freaking collision course. You should slow down earlier. Dang it. Ooh. What's Otter 22? Hello. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, let's see. Can I find the freaking fissure this time? Or will I spend an entire time loop trying to find it? Like what happened last time. I mean, I feel like it should be here somewhere. Just need to wait for the ice to melt. Bonk. Perfect. Sure, whatever, get down. Now, how close are we to the sun? We're a fair ways away, still. It's gonna be a while. Could it be just here, maybe? I'm just gonna stand on skate on this ice. And hope that this is it. Otherwise, I don't know. I mean, right now we're kind of on the equator. So maybe it's more north, actually. I gotta remember the controls. Jump up. The ice is melting. That is good. Some of the ice is melting. There, that I want to be able to get to that thing too at some point. Okay, let's see what has happened. Now we're kind of going towards the South Pole. That's not what I want. Where's my ship? Let's skate along the equator. Oh, thank you. Just a little bit of... Okay. And is that here? My ship? My ship. That's why I couldn't find my ship. My ship is off planet. Looks like it's taking a solo trip over to Giant Steep. Thank you very much, and have fun with whatever you're doing. Good to see you, even if it was just for a quick stop-in. Okay. Fissure. There's not a lot of gravity, so I don't dare jump too high. And it is evidently not here. Ooh. Bonk. This is definitely not the sun side of the asteroid. This is just where I found the freaking escape pod. That's not gonna help. Unfortunately, my ship isn't here, so I am going to run out of oxygen very soon, because my ship is 14 kilometers away. I could conceivably make it if I go for my ship and steer it back here. Let's not do that though. Let's commit to our fate. Oop. There's the White Hole Station, so we're kind of on the outer skirts of the solar system now. Outer skirts, outskirts. Yeah, I know. Running out of oxygen. Is it on the second pass past the sun? Where the ice melts enough for me to get down? I can't really get into the Interloper on its first pass around the sun. Is it gonna be like that? Are you gonna do me dirty like that? Where's the sun? It is way too far away. So I might actually have to go to maximize the efficiency of my time. I might giant steep. Just go talk to Gabbro, see if they know anything. Either that or just run my ship into the canyon of... no, because I probably won't be able to get my ship back then. Yeah. I think this is a push. Have you stopped tracking my ship now? Is my ship too far away for you to track now? Yes, it is. Maybe we can listen to some music as we slowly die. Orbital in the Brittle Hollow. There's Chert. Ah, you're all kind of almost lining up here. 60 seconds of oxygen remaining. The Chert is getting farther away now. Dang. I have accepted my fates. We're gonna die to the soothing sound of music. There's Gabbro. Quite a ways away. Just blowing on their flute. And here comes Ryback. And there we go. Our last breath was listening to Gabbro and Ryback. So not the first lap around the sun, but the second lap around the sun might melt enough ice for me to actually get down there again, which gives me precious little time to actually try and figure out how the hell to move on inside. I think I've decided. I think it's giant steep. I also kind of want to see if we can see against the Bramble seed and the blue thing. I wonder where the blue thing goes. If that also crashes here. That's Atl Rock, isn't it? Hmm. Yeah, I might have to be faster. Let's go to Giant Steep, talk to Gabbro. I'm gonna wait for you to do... You are so slow. Where's Giant Steep? Oh, there. Good. There's still the workshop island here, though, where the children said they found another way in, which I haven't found. What do you mean slowing down? Just go in. It's just air and water. Maybe we'll hit Gabbro's ship again. Oh. Speaking of Gabbro, where are you behind him, my friend? You behind him over there. Let's be a little bit careful. Oh. That would be the construction aisle, I do believe. This is a nice landing. Perfect. Gabbro, do you know anything about jellyfish? How can I utilize the jellyfish to insulate me and allow me to go down into the lightning core? Please tell me you have an answer, otherwise I am out of ideas. Yep, sure is nice weather. Haven't you used that apartment before? Probably. We're the only ones who knows. We're in a time loop. How do you stay so calm in the face of repeated impending death? Deep breaths. No, seriously. I meditate. Want me to teach you? It'll be in the next loop before you know it. Nah, I'm good. Okay, let me know if you change your mind. Time flies when you're in a deep meditative trance. Ooh. Can you teach me that, and then can I use that to shorten the time loops if I have nothing to do? It would be faster than trying to fly into the sun. Or just use up all the fuel in my jetpack. I found something! Found your quantum poem? I did. Oh yeah, the one in the woods, I remember writing that. Pretty fun, right? It works out to a good 24 poems. When I'm done exploring, I want to make some more quantum art. Maybe some kind of creature sculpture that just, like, shows up while your back is turned and scares the daylights out of you. I mean, you could probably do that. You have a lot of the quantum shards. Just make that into a scary creature. Hello again. Found something. I found what happened to the Orbital Probe Cannon. None of these have anything to do with jellyfish. Oh, that's a cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop? For real? Did you figure out why? Too much power. It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slate or Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised to know I built something that actually broke. Hello, I can hear you. Gonna get sucked up. Come to think of it, though, broke might be the wrong word because look at the fire. Yes. I'm gonna go into this cave. I feel safe in this cave. Or we go up into outer space. And we go down again? Please? Well, it doesn't seem like Gabbro had anything to say regarding the jellyfish. Or we couldn't ask them anything about the jellyfish. So unfortunately, I might be stuck trying to figure that out on my own. Which means we're cooked. We got screwed. We should explore the start of every time. Yeah, I see the bright light. You've said that. Statue Island, two islands connected by natural rock arch. Yeah, that's the workshop thing. That's the plan, and the planet. That's the thing I need to check. Okay. Laters. Ship log updated. Well, there was something I hadn't talked to Gabbro about, at least. How far do you think the Interlopers come? And there's my ship. Ghost matter detector nearby. Yeah, it'll be fine. You. I feel a little bit disoriented. The Interloper is soon on its second. Yeah, I should actually be able to go to it soon. Okay, what updated? What updated? Still have the gravity cannon on. That's Brittle Hollow, where I recall Solanum's ship. There's still something to do there. So Brittle Hollow, Sunless City, which is on the Ember Twin, I have something to do there. In Brittle Hollow, which is the Hanging City. Ruptured Core, which is the frickin' Interloper, which I'm trying to do now. And my log updated about something that it seems that we have already... No, here it is. Gabbro's Island. Gabbro found an Omai statue on another island. The statue's eyes started glowing, and Gabbro saw their memories flash before their eyes. So that's why they also are part of the time loop. Did I see that statue on that island when I was there? I don't think so. And we are visited by the Wandering Moon. How nice. I wanna be able to get to you someday. Please be faster, Interloper. I need your ice to melt. There's definitely more stuff to do there. More stuff to do there. I could go to the Statue Island, but it feels like it should actually go to the Interloper, since it's about to go on its second lap around the sun. And I hate you. Up. Up. We are damaged. Did we land? No, not really. I can't seem to right my ship. Okay, let's get out right here. Perfect. And some people get their pilot licenses in a freaking cereal package. I was told I needed to repair stuff, but I can't find anything to repair. Alright. We're screwed then. Yeah, it's the whole middle thing. And I would love to be able to repair that, but the gravity on this planet won't allow me to. I can't get up there. That's as far as I can get. We'll just have to hope we can make it to the Interloper. Yeah, fuel tank means we're just gonna run out of fuel. There's that was the island with the jellyfish. Jellyfish Island. Upper hull. Whatever. Hey, yo, why are you taking me back down here? No. Okay, autopilots. You kind of scare me. I guess you always go in a straight line for your targets, even if it's through the sun. You'd think they would have built in something. Or Brooch. Is it my first time playing Outer Wilds? Have I completed it before? I have not completed this game before. So technically it's my first time, even if it's not my first stream doing it. Now, hopefully, when you go by the sun this time, maybe you'll melt some more ice and I can get back inside of you. Sounds kind of way worse. Oh. We are going towards the sun, but it's still gonna be a minute or two before we get there. So what to do meanwhile? Maybe I can repair my ship. Oop. I can bump my head into the ship. Yes. Okay, that's the upper hole. Where's the fuel tank? Probably you. You look... Oh, come here. Nice. My fuel tank was a 0. Oops. Oh, I am enjoying the hell out of it. I just have no idea what to do to move forward right now. I'm trying to figure that out. Trying to get back down into the Interloper because I remember being there one time. Trying to figure out what to do with the information I have about jellyfish basically having an insulating capacity when it comes to the giant steep. I can get down into the giant steep, but not into the lightning core. Trying to figure out what I missed in the... What was it? Hanging City and Sunless City? Yeah. And there's probably the third escape pod that might or might not be somewhere on Dark Bramble, which I really do not want to go back to. I don't like that place. Okay, we're getting closer to the sun. Will the ice melt enough for me to get back down? Because I don't remember how I got down the first time. I just remember I got here and there was a fissure and I could go down. And I'm guessing it's the second pass. Yeah, okay, it has to pass. It has to pass twice. Alright. Mystery solved. Cannot go to the Interloper on its first orbit around the sun. Have to wait until the second orbit around the sun, and then we get... The sun is getting too big. Let's see, there was ghost matter basically everywhere here. That I remember. There's some ghost matter in there. Perfect. Let me go this way. And I believe I've read this. We're receiving much strong energy reading now beneath the crust. Yes. Okay. Okay. I think it was one of you two. That's a hazard. Okay, that looks safe. That looks safe. Come on, get down. Ice skating down an asteroid, inside an asteroid. Yep. Okay. Now this. Okay, there's some ghost matter there. And there. And everywhere. Oh, I don't like that. Hey, where you going? He's going that way. Okay. This is just a ghost matter hole. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Yep, that's just a ghost matter hole. Okay, 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 that's bad. Because I think I came from there. So, I guess maybe up here though? Okay, yeah, this I faintly remember. Nope. No! Aim a little higher. There we go. So, right, left. If I try to go through the left, left. And then kind of left again. And I think down there is where I died last time. Right and left. Okay, here we are. And wasn't this just another death hole? Come on. No, don't go, don't go, don't go, don't go down there. I don't trust anything. No. Yep, that's just a death hole. So how am I supposed to? Am I supposed to? Am I supposed to go down there, maybe? If only I can get a scout down there. Well, at least we can walk here. Poor little Nomai. Oh. Is this safe? Yes, okay. Something new. Finally. Hey. I want to read that too. Come on. Poke. The spherical stone casing here seems to be the source of the energy readings. No, rather, the source is what's inside the stone. I'm detecting some form of exotic matter. Hi, the stone is mutating our energy readings. They should be 10 times what we're seeing, not at least. Pi, I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact with it would almost certainly be fatal. So ghost matter? Probably. I've never encountered anything like this casing, but it's all that's protecting us from what's inside, where still, this matter is disturbingly volatile. Pi, whatever the matter inside this stone casing is, it's more than just profoundly unstable. It's under tons of pressure. Look at this density scan. I've never seen anything this tightly compacted before. What is this? This is orders of magnitude worse than I would have imagined. If this stone were to rupture, the lethal matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing this star system almost instantaneously. And the pressure still building as the comet approaches this star system. Okay. So this comet is just... Is this where all the ghost matter in the solar system comes from? It has been orbiting the sun and then maybe bleeding out and settling on planets? And if this ever... Wait. Is that what causes the supernova then? Because the sun seems to be kind of expanding and it is definitely getting every orbit. It is getting closer to the sun and then the sun kind of eats, lack of a better word, eats the entire asteroid and then all the ghost matter is released and everything goes poof. Return to the shuttle, right now. The rest of our friends need to know that they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run! What are you doing, Pi? The more we know about this alien matter, the better our chances of survival. I will learn what I can here. Go, warn the others. Maybe they can construct shelter somehow. Now, Poke. But alas, poor Poke is... wherever we came from, up there. Uh-huh. Okay, that's some interesting tidbits. Doesn't really help me though. So behind this casing, which kind of looks like a flower, is all the ghost matter. Presumably. Okay. Now, that's a miss. Come here, scout. Whoop, yep. Feeling. Can I get out before my oxygen depletes? That's the question. I'm gonna guess this is also just filled with ghost matter. Of course it is. Is there any other exits? Or just the little thing I came through? Maybe this is crystallized ghost matter? Right, fine. I don't think there's anything more here then. Let's go. If I can remember my way back. So that's poke or pie. Poor bastard didn't get far. Imagine, last time I was so close. If I had just jumped up here instead of going down there, I would have been done with the Interloper. Or am I done? Yep, ghost matter detect nearby. I know. Right, because we took a left when we got down, and then left. And then we should... Yeah, I know. But there are trees up ahead somewhere. Come on. I'm not here, that's for sure. Down and then I got up. I think we're going into the sun, yeah. So that kind of lends credence to the theory that the sun... asteroid goes into the expanding sun and thus creates a supernova, unless the supernova happens before? I don't know. That's a little bit more information on the Interloper. Now let's see if our ship says that we're done with the core. And if we are... I guess go to Giant's Deep. I want to put off the Ember Twin for as long as possible. Blue, that's the white thing going down. I guess we missed the blue thing. Put on a spacesuit. Found the two missing members of Nomai. Yes, we did. Near a large ruptured stone that looks like it exploded from the inside, Nomai traces strange energy readings to a spherical stone casing filled with some form of exotic matter. Oops. They determined the exotic matter was both lethal and under extreme pressure. If the stone were to rupture, the exotic matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the solar system almost instantaneously. One of the Nomai stayed behind to examine the alien matter, while the other rushed back to the surface to warn the rest of the Nomai. And it seems like we're done with the Interloper. So it's either Brittle Hollow or Giant's Deep. Is there actually anything to do on Giant's Deep? Yeah, Felspar tried to eat the jellyfish. Outside was rubbery and tough. It insulates jellyfish's inside from getting zapped by electricity. And decided to venture inside the jellyfish's interior cavity. I tried to go inside a living jellyfish, and it just bounced me off and killed me. Yeah, jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. I don't know how to use that. I really don't. The probe tracking module. Probe tracking module is missing. It could have sunk to the bottom of the giant steep, I guess. Because the probe itself gets launched the hell out of the way of the solar system from what I've been able to see. I tried to follow it once. That didn't work out well, because my shuttle just said, nope, we're going back. But there is a blue thing that kind of goes over the horizon here on the start of every time loop. But is giant steep close enough for that to be part of the probe tracking module? I'm gonna assume that as long as there are question marks, there is something more to find, even if there's not an orange asterisk around. Yeah, sign for a statue workshop next to a broken door that used to lead inside the island. Some Noai children debated bypassing the statue's workshop's door and sneaking inside via an alternative but more dangerous route. I can see into a cave from one of the ruins on top of the island. The bottom of the cave is filled with water. So is there an underwater cave then? Because we got up on top of the ruins. I trust you when you say that you found a cave. I didn't see a cave, but if you said you saw a cave, I trust you. Have I been to Dark Bramble yet? Yes, I have. I've been inside. I found feldspar inside. I was eaten by an anglerfish a few times. I followed the red lights and found some sort of weird thing. I think the game kind of hinted at that being some sort of nest, anglerfish nest. I think feldspar mentioned something about that. I still think that the third escape pod is there somewhere in Dark Bramble. Because as we can see, it never left. And the game even flat out tells you it never left. And I'm hoping that's on the outside of Dark Bramble, because I don't want to go inside again. Because I keep losing my way. I'll take a look at the workshop, if I can find it. I mean, the other two escape pods have... There was one on Ember Twin, one on Brittle Hollow. Both of them led down into the planet. Could be a good thing to try and find the third one. I'm probably gonna have to go back there at some point. I'm just kind of trying to push that as far into the future as possible. Just like I do with the Ember Twin. Because I am kind of tired of trying to find my way to the high energy lab. And always being stopped by a sandfall because I can't get there fast enough. Okay. There's Gabbro's Island, so the workshop island should be... Well, they kind of move around. That's the construction yard. And then it's the tornadoes. There's the puzzle thing. I've done that. Where are my other islands? Whoop! Well, there's the Jellyfish Island. Somehow, am I supposed to use you in some sort of way to get down into the core? into the actual core? If so, I don't know how. Because there's ghost matter everywhere around you. You're clockwising, so you can't get me down into under the current. I don't really see a way in. Even if I did find a way in, what the hell would I do with it? Okay, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to go underwater. There's the currents. Is there an underwater cave here? Can I get into the jellyfish place? Headlights off. No, thank you. Maybe if I got under the current again, there's a way. I just don't know, man. Okay, so where's my... That's 3 of the 4 islands. And there's Gabro's ship. Where's my statue island? The very first island I ever found, there you are, is of course the last island I find this time. So you said cave. Water. Well, that wasn't none too difficult. And if I open this, that leads out onto the island? Yes, okay. That was easy enough. The gravity still sucks. More Nomai statues. Just make it! Oh. Ah, yes, I did see the cave because I launched a scout down in here. Now I remember. Okay. Flocks? Yera, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue? When pairing, the statue will choose whomever is in closest proximity. See how its eyes is opened? That tells us the statue has paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in this star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin project. You've never been in here with the ship? I mean, the ship is easier to control, I feel, considering the gravity. So, whatever works, you know. Okay, so the statue on Timber Hearth paired with us, and our memories are then sent to the Ash Twin project. Or? This is extraordinary sculpting work, Phlox. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a single Nomai's memories to his or her own storage unit within the Ash Twin. The Ash Twin has those 2 huge towers. Are those the storage units? Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. Although I guess it doesn't really work as it should, because we're not Nomai. Okay, so Nomai pairs with statue, which goes to the memory thing, which goes back to the Nomai. You kind of look like goats. A little bit. Just a little bit. I see. I mean, it's good to know what's happening, but that doesn't... ooh. This is more like it. Show me, where are we on the Ash Twin? That's sufficient. This is very familiar. I've seen something like this before, somewhere else. In another projection. That was many hours and a few weeks ago. So, am I guessing right then that these are memory storage units and these are active? If so, we have one for me, one for Gabbro, and one for whom? Is there a third person somewhere here experiencing the same time loop we are? Oh, this... Yeah, let's get away from the spinning sky. I'm gonna guess there's a third person somewhere. How do I get up there? There's writing up there. I can maybe get up there with... Rami! Okay, been a while since we heard from you. I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin project blocks. They look beautiful. Although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It is comforting to know the statues will not appear until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. So you actually succeeded with the project then. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds, as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? Well, if anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues, and their masks, will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. That sounds like our fate. So, to get up there, I can hear a tornado. Will you? Yes. Perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping for. No. Get up there. Make me weightless. Yes. 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 I'm just gonna hang out here until we bounce back to Giant Steep. I was about to say back to Earth. No, don't you dare get... Oh, ow. Okay, ouch. Nice. Flocks. I'm curious, is sending a being's memories back in time the same as sending the being itself back in time? I would argue yes. Because a lot of who we are is actually in the memories, it feels like, because without our memories we would be completely different people. So sending a being's memories back in time is basically the same as sending the being itself back in time. I feel like. As an example, if we were to send my memories back in time, is that the same as sending me back in time? Not my physical body, but my essence. Yes? I suppose. Maybe that's the only way to time travel. I imagine there are two different actions. Also, well, wouldn't both actions be effectively the same? I suppose that time was being rewritten. Suppose that time was being rewritten. I believe this is different than receiving memories from what is effectively the future. But isn't the end result identical in either case? I mean, I guess it depends on if you're able to... if the memories overwrite you, or if they kind of blend into who you are. Okay. Okay. Oh, let's not break any legs. Okay, what now, ship? The statue workshop is now linked to the Ash Twin project. Normal statues were designed to pair with a single user, record their memories, and send those memories to a storage unit within the Ash Twin project. And I keep pressing the... There we go, thank you. Each storage unit inside the Ash Twin project was equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which is probably the glowing things we've seen, which would then send those stored memories back to the corresponding user. The statues were designed to only activate once the Ash Twin project succeeded, or in the event that it failed. So it could be that it failed then? I don't have enough information. Did it succeed or did it fail? But was the whole sending memories back in time part of their original plan? Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. Can we somehow access that? I guess we would have to wait until very close before the supernova when all the sand is gone. I mean, there is a place with writing that I haven't been able to get to because there are a lot of cacti in the way. Launch module, okay, so we have the what is this? No, my mines. Those were on Timber Hearth, I think. So this means I haven't seen the Ash Twin project. So there's still something on the Ash Twin I haven't seen with my own eyes, which is also true for the High Energy Lab. Haven't been to the Black Hole Forge, because that's on Brittle Hollow, and it was way up in the roof. I could kind of finagle jump my way kind of up there. Well, not all the way, but I got close enough, and then I tried to boost my way up, but the floor wasn't active or something, so I guess it didn't take. I couldn't really get up there. The sun station is what I guess is that station that orbits around the sun. And at this point, I'm guessing it has been just swallowed up by the sun, because it keeps growing. Don't know how to get there yet. I can't target it, so I can't really land on it, but there is the weird kind of teleport thing. Makes me think that maybe the answer lies in the Sunless City. There's more to explore here, I know. So you say. I need to go back there. So what are my options? Because on this giant steep, now presumably done with the statue workshop, I've gone through the construction yard, Gabbro's Island, and there's the Jellyfish Island. Is there a way? I don't know how far into this time loop we are. Oop. Let's get down. Because that's something like that is kind of what I envisioned or hoped that there would be for the Jellyfish Island, so that I could take my ship up there and maybe somehow learn how to insulate my ship against the lightning thing. So far, no dice. There you are, my friend. You're the one I want. I think? Wait, didn't you spin counterclockwise? You're spinning counterclockwise. Where? Get me down past the... Get me down? Past the current. Thank you. Finally. Can I find the tentacle island? I don't know what it looks like from underneath. It's very close to the currents. That I remember. There's the tower puzzle thing. I don't suppose one of you jellyfish just happens to be a dead jellyfish that I can use. You know, you're all lightningy. Give me a moment. I'm just gonna... Oop. Are you alive? Yes, you are lightningy. You're gonna damage my ship. Because it's either one of these has to be kinda dead-ish, so that I can utilize your corpse to get down here. Or there is something with the jellyfish on the island, which I just haven't figured out yet. Speaking of islands, which island are you? There's a jellyfish down to my right, but you're not alive. I don't know which island you are. Probably not the island I'm looking for. You're not Jellyfish Island, are you? No, okay, I'm inside the giant tornado. That's a puzzle island. I've done that. I don't need to. Don't you fool me. I know. You're just gonna destroy my ship. Last time I tried, my reactor got damaged and my ship blew. So then I had to commit seppuku by jellyfish. There's the construction yard. That could be Workshop Island. There's an island right here. That is maybe being sucked up by a tornado right now. So I don't want to be here. Because one time the island landed on me and got me stuck. I didn't know the island was up in the sky and I was just roaming around, and then I just got island dropped. It was kind of funny. You have 2 tornadoes there, why? Or are those just the tornado shadows? Yeah, those are just the tornado shadows. This is as far down I can get into the giant steep. For now. I want to get in there. I'm just not smart enough to figure out how. Are you Jellyfish Island? You could be Jellyfish Island. I mean, you're certainly deep enough to be. Is there a way up? No, this looks solid. Looks way solid. No! Oh! Well, it was Jellyfish Island. But I didn't see a way to... Actually... It wasn't Jellyfish Island. It was Gabbro's Island. You know, I wouldn't be opposed to a jellyfish hint. I wouldn't mind it at this point in time. How close are we to the supernova by now? we can't really see. We are near the construction yard, so we could just go there and see what time it is. Well, you look mighty red gianty, so it's not... It's kinda close. Kinda close to go boom. Where's the interloper? I guess I can... Yep, it goes right through the sun. So the next time the interloper... Yep, the interloper goes through the sun. So we don't have a lot of time before we all go bye-bye. I could go to the Ash Twin, I suppose? It should be kind of empty of sand by now. Yeah? Yeah, take all the time you need. Maybe somehow, miraculously, I'll figure it out on my own. And... Where are the twins? You are on the other side of the sun. I am going away. Let's not... Wait. Considering how broken up a Brittle Hollow should be by now, can I fly my ship in there and get to the Black Hole Forge that way? Before the Interloper comes and destroys the entire solar system? Are you Bramble? No, you're the White Hole Station, I think. Could be. Okay, conceivably, we could go into the inner place of the Brittle Hollow here. Just, let's not get sucked up by the black hole. I don't want to go to the White Hole Station. I've never been in here with my ship. Oh. Haha. Oh. Can I? Very delicately. Very delicately. Yep, I jumped up there. No. Oh, we might be going down to the black hole anyway. This is a bit too... I don't think the game wants me up there. Oh. Stupid. There we go. Whoop. This might not really work the way I want it to. No. I don't know what's up or down anymore. Okay, that's up. I'm starting to doubt I can do this. Oh, no. Oh. There we go. Exit ship to repair. Landing gear damaged. Headlights damaged. We have... Fine, let's get eaten by the black hole and go to the White Hole Station. Or we can just land here. That works. And we can look at the Interloper getting absorbed by the giant sun. And everything goes boom. No? Honestly, I kind of thought it would. Well, your orbit disappeared, so you did get swallowed up by the sun. Oh. We're escaping a black hole. Huh. So much for that theory. But you have a lot of exotic material in you now because you've absorbed the asteroid. And I guess that was enough to actually trigger the supernova. Okay. Can I repeat what I found on Dark Bramble? Anglerfish, for one. I followed the red lights, and I found some sort of anglerfish nest, according to Feldspar, whom I also found on Dark Bramble. He told me to go find his ship, which was at the tail end of where he was camping out. I went there, found the jellyfish thing he had gone into. He tried to eat it, but it tasted like crap. Feldspar's camp, frozen jellyfish. He went inside the jellyfish's interior. It didn't taste any good. I think there was a pickaxe lodged inside the wall of the jellyfish. I tried to pull it out, but I was not allowed to. So somehow, through all that, he said that they are only good for insulation against electricity. There we go. Going to the lights. I still think the third escape pod is there somewhere, but I haven't found it. Because according to the mural we found in Brittle Hollow, I think it was, the third escape pod never made it out of Dark Bramble. So I could go looking for that one. It might have something. What is the difference between going to that jellyfish and the one in Giant's Deep? The one in the ice, or just one of the other ones? Because we went through something hollow to get to the jellyfish in Dark Bramble. The 11 ones under the current. Well, apart from that, they're dead. Telling me I have to remember what I did to get there? Because I went to Feldspar's camp, went to his ship, and went through something hollow to get to the jellyfish, which was stranded in some sort of icy environment. I'll have to think about it and see if my brain can actually work like a normal human being's brain. Sometimes it works wonders, and most of the time it does not work at all. I'm gonna have to think about it. Okay, this is good. We're on the sun side here, so we can actually see things here. Is that the core of the planet? Is it dead? I don't want to go down there. I do want to get out of this little... And now you started falling sand, and now I can't get through the sandfall to get to the high energy lab, presumably. Unless there's another way. There's gotta be another way, because, oops, that was the wrong one. I went down when I wanted to go up. Can't see anything. Because the sand starts falling way too fast for me to be able to make it down into the city. There's gotta be one other way. Have we landed? We're just balancing very precariously on the edge, so no. What about now? Good enough. I said good enough. Crap. This was only this. I didn't think this was the escape pod. Oh. So much writing. It's been a while since I was here. Yeah, going this entire way is not fast enough. It's just too slow. Even with potential bunny hopping? Nope, stop. I'm supposed to get over here. Yes, I'm gonna give the jellyfish thing some serious thought, and while I do that, I'm gonna look through the sunless city again. See if there's anything here I missed. Maybe I should start on a lower level. Because of sand. That goes to the stepping stone cave, I do believe. It's probably the stepping stone cave. Where I did kind of find a shortcut to what I think was the entrance to the high energy lab. Child scribbles. Was this Solanum? No, Levi. They're meeting in the fossil fish cave. And here's the stepping stone cave again. Well, not here, but up and on. I feel this part I've thoroughly-ish explored. That door is broken. That can be opened from the other side. You, then. Have I missed something here? Anglerfish fossil overlook. I don't think so. That's where we saw the puzzle. Go there. I've been able to get in there through the stepping stone cave. Remember to take that elevator up. I'm not sure I've done that. Ooh, hello. Have I been in here? I don't think I've read that. That is not familiar. That is something new. How do I get there? How do I get back to where I wanted to go? That just brings me up. I'm gonna... Is there a way to... Is there any way to get in there? Oh, that doesn't help. Yeah, I know that's a hazard. There we go. Is that a hole in the ceiling? Where the sand comes in? So I do need to get above. Is it you? Man, you're even... There you go. Can't really tell. I don't think so, because that's an entrance. That's a clear entrance. Is it you? Unclear. Very unclear. I just can't. I can see nothing. Oh, this was not it. But I need to go here anyway because I need oxygen. Okay, so I can. Okay, I can just go up here. Was it that one I jumped down into? It should be that one or that one. Okay, the one right next to the elevator is not it. Gotcha. Now I just need to find my way out of here. Yeah, 50% fuel. It's fine. It was not that one. Should be... Wasn't that one. Could be this one. I'm just gonna try all the holes. Perfect. New stuff. Who's been computing shuttle trajectories to the sun station? Ooh, don't worry, the station is in such a low stellar orbit we've constructed a different, safer way to travel there from Ash Twin. Okay, from Ash Twin. Hi. Hello. It's a purely theoretical exercise on my part, Yarrow. Who doesn't love computing a good low stellar orbit shuttle trajectory? Vague is good. Sorry, I kind of get tunnel visioned into games sometimes, so I forget to check the chats. It's not intentional. I'm just tunnel visioning. But yeah, keeping it vague is good. Much better than just saying things straight out. Idea! I look forward to working with you, but I'm also relieved it will be easy to return to Ash Twin regularly. That will be Pi. I told her we wouldn't be traveling there by shuttle, and that the sun station doesn't even have a landing pad. She says, so from Ash Twin. From Ash Twin, I can get to the sun station. Which I have been wanting to visit for a while, but I haven't seen anything looking like some sort of teleport on the Ash Twin. There was something I had missed here. Good. Well, not good that I missed it, but good that I found it. And now we're... I mean, we are getting a lot of sand up here. How do I exit? Because my entrance is on the sand. I think. Yeah, this was the anglerfish lookout. If I wanted to get out of this cave... Don't destroy the stones, please. Gravity cannon, perfect. Yeah, the ghost matter behind there, yes, I remember. Yep. Ah, sweet giant red sun. Also, sweet gravity cannon. I don't feel a need to recall the shuttle, so I'll just find my ship, thank you very much. And proceed on over to the Ash Twin. Very giant red sun. Whoop. It's fine. Ow! My ankles. Well, don't you go and do something bad. No, thank you. Now let's just let this sandstorm pass and we will head on out into outer space. Not really, we'll just go here. So towers, I'm guessing those might be the memory storage units thingamajings. Is there a way inside? Hey now, what's this? Oh, you just go to the... Come on, ship, land. Thank you. You should hopefully be stable here and not get blasted out into outer space. Yeah, you just go to the top. I've been to the top of you. There's a nice view. That's Chert's ship, I think. So somewhere here, there's a teleporter to the sun station. Whoa! Whoa. Let's not bounce off into space just yet. Thank you. You look like a teleporter, but I don't think it's you. I have some dead Nomai. there's something on the lower levels of this tower. There's a teleport that goes up. From the lower levels. Have I been down there? Well, I can't do that. I'm stupid. I can just wait that one out. Let it sweep past. And almost all we see is the sun. I went into that one time and it swept me back to the Ember Twin. I'd rather not do that again. That will just take me up. That is not useful. But is there anything in this room? Apart from cactus. I'll just look around the environment meanwhile. I can see Church Camp. Or at least the smoke from Church Camp. Where I shouldn't have gone out to explore. I always get lost. And the sun is so close. Okay, you up. Yep. Nope. 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 Let's not follow. No, let's not follow the sand back to Ember Twin. Thank you very much. That is not where I intend to go today. I guess I... Please go up a little bit more. Oops. Are you open enough yet that I can take the elevator up top? Nope. Should be able to make that. And there are trees somewhere on this planet. I completely got away from what I wanted to look into. Dang it. I've been here. I remember that. Also, there are no trees. Trees? Trees. Knew you were somewhere. Can't quite get up there. This way. Of course. Oh. Ooh, you're done with the sand. Perfect timing. That is so ominous. Oh. Just stay alive for a few minutes more, Mr. Sun. There is something here somewhere. I think I've read this. Fairly sure I've read this. Electricity, high energy lab, yeah, building with the large solar panels, yep. Here's where I want to go. But there, that room is just filled with cacti. And I can't get in there. I mean, I could conceivably get a scout in there if I can get the angle right. But that doesn't help me, because I can't do anything with scouts. Now the sun is going boom. I have a very limited amount of time to find this supposed transporter to the sun station. Very limited. Unless it's on top of one of the things and I just missed it. Could be. Suppose left them trying to figure out the jellyfish thing. Potentially going to Dark Bramble and maybe finding a third escape pod, if there even is one, because I haven't really explored the entirety of the outer broken shell, because it's just so freaking big. I should probably fly around it with my ship. Blue thing? No? Only the white thing. The blue thing must come earlier. That's a hanging city, and there's still stuff to find in the sunless city, of course. There's a way to safely travel to the sun station from Ash Twin. Thank you. There's no use going to the Ash Twin now, because there's nothing there but sand, currently. Dark Bramble, or go to Brittle Hollow and go to the Hanging City. Or go back down into the Sunless City, maybe look at the uppermost tier. Let's take a sweep past Dark Bramble. Just make really sure there's not an escape pod there. The planet that somehow managed to capture the vessel the Nomai came in. The eye of the universe. Do not fly into the frickin' sun. I know you want to, but don't. The eye of the universe sent out a signal, the Nomai followed it, where the signal originated, and that got them stuck on Dark Bramble. And Dark Bramble seems to shoot out its seeds to other planets and make it into that. There is a seed on Timber Hearth, which is unfortunate. But through that seed we did find Feldspar. Let's... Okay. In all of these things, can we find anything resembling an escape pod? The other two escape pods have had blue beams of light coming from them, but that's probably because those were actually surviving Nomais. We don't know if anyone survived this. I would hate it. Hey! Speaking of blue lights. No, that's just Interloper. Never mind. Dang it. I would hate it if it was in there. Could try while I'm here. Go and find Feldspar again. Take a look at that jellyfish situation once more. And I think you anglerfish are large enough to actually swallow me whole. Ship and all. Okay, I do remember I needed to go into a seed now. I just don't know which, I don't remember which one of you were seeds. You're a seed. Should we go there? Let's go there. You're probably an anglerfish. Let's go inside here. I don't remember there being a red light. I remember going through the first seed and they were just a shit ton of white lights. So let's aim for that. This is actually the first time I go in here with my ship. I didn't think I could. I've always gone little spaceman mode before. This should at least help me with the oxygen. Okay, let's see. Be careful. How many white lights do we have? That is the one. Fine, I did say a shit ton, but one could be. Ooh, I don't think this is the seed I went into. That's an anglerfish. Can I get out? Can I go out? I want to go out. I don't want to go in here. I don't want to be anglerfish food. Okay, I can go out again. Nice. Why have I never taken my ship in here? This is way safer. No, need to find some more white lights, please. There's one. Oh, you are a little bit more difficult to control, though. Much more mass. Oh, come on. Oh, wait. Oh, that's a seed. Let's go for that one. You're not into the Bramble splish. Oh, okay. Was that a living thing? I just realized, conceivably, can't I just... Can I equip the signal scope here? I can. Can I hone in on Feldspar? I can. That makes it easier, I think. Behind me? Okay. Could be that one. No. Let's go this way. Let's not get eaten by an anglerfish. I'm just gonna go for it, and we're going in here. Yes, shit on the white lights. Yes, this is what I wanted. Just go in a little bit. Why didn't I even think about honing in on Feldspar last time? I don't know. It's that one. The upper one. What do we have here? The others? Just the others. Okay. That one, straight ahead. No more anglerfish nearby, please. Could be one just below me, I can't see. I'm gonna hope there isn't. Just gonna cruise forward. Slowly. I can do it while flying. Ooh, I can do it while flying. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, it's right up there. What? Can I go in here with a ship? That is kind of doubtful. Can I even go in there solo? That is also maybe doubtful. Just want the ship to be a little bit... Yep, nope. That's stupid. But, yeah, error duplicate signal. So just need to find the duplicate signal thing again. Just shoot those into the things. Yeah, I know they're there. Okay. Please don't be anglerfish. You're not an anglerfish. Good. But what we're looking for now is the corpse of an anglerfish in one of these. I think it was. I think it went straight from here. Nope, not that one. That one just repeats. We find another little bramble hole somewhere. Okay, you are a bramble hole. Are you the correct one, however? Yes, this is one we want. Okay, so this was not as bad as it was the first time, because this time I took my ship in. Doing this in a spacesuit, while you're also constantly worried about your oxygen, is a little bit more stressful. But with the ship, all good. That's not what I wanted. This is what I want. Oop, oop, oop. Not a good landing. It's fine. Just try and get away from these trees. Into the mouth. I can hear you, Feldspar. I'm right above you. This is perfect. Tree landing. Why not? Why not? Hello, Feldspar. Yeah, Feldspar, you're alive. We've been through this. You crashed. Well, yes. You definitely do not have time loop memories. Your ship is that away. I found something. Found the frozen jellyfish near your ship, because we haven't been back after I found that. Ah, so the old thing is still there, is it? That's where I first camped out after the crash. It was pretty cozy inside. It does lack the structure, integrity, and indomitable spirit of a camp that made in the shelter of the very bones of the species that tried to eat you, I suppose. Still, very cozy. And that's all you had to say? Reach the core. If I tell you how it feels like cheating, on a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into, yep. Big hollow vine, indeed. Then you follow it. Ship error. Ship error? Duplicate signals? Oh, this is gonna be... Then you end up somewhere else. We're not on Dark Bramble anymore, I don't think, because our ship is 12 kilometers away. I am on Dark Bramble still. Do not eat, even if you're dying. From Feldspar to Feldspar. It's right here. It's encased in ice, which the jellyfish on Giant's Deep also is. Very large tentacles you have. All the better to sting me with. My ship is 2.8 kilometers away. Okay. You're lying down, you're totally encased in ice, gotta remember that. See what the difference is between you and the jellyfish on Giant's Deep. Oh, that jellyfish is actually on the outside of Dark Bramble. Okay. Huh. So I don't have to go through all that. I can just kind of find my way back in here-ish. Interesting. I wonder... Is the escape pod here somewhere too then, maybe? The Bramble core really wants to eat me though. Yeah, I think we're gonna die from lack of oxygen this time. Let me just spend the time looking around. Listening to nothing but the jetpack boosting and our very heavy breathing. Silence of space. Beautiful in a way, terrifying in another. Oh, we're soon gonna use oxygen for fuel, I know. I just wanna take a look around. Ow. While I'm here. Well, so far all I see are basically ice crystals. Somewhere in here is the giant jellyfish. I can probably, maybe, make it back in this way if I... Oh. Have enough fuel and maybe even have my ship. Yes. And so we perished. Yeah, the difference between going to that jellyfish and the alive jellyfish. I do go through a hollow vine. Not sure how that helps. I mean, there's a... But we're specifically talking about the alive jellyfish, not the dead jellyfish. That's the dead jellyfish we... Does the blue thing only come crashing down sometimes? Because there's the probe. From the probe cannon. Hello, Quantum Moon. One of these days I'll find out how to set foot on you. Solanum's shuttle is still there. We can recall it, but we can't take it back. Or we can't travel back on it to you. I was about to say, let me find an island. Ask and ye shall receive. Yeah, a little bit better here. Let me just... That silence was just because I tabbed out. The game, again, doesn't like using sound in background. I'll be going in 30 minutes, but I'll follow you. When do you normally stream? I usually stream these days on Fridays. I try to, as long as my schedule allows. Ooh, you were on the right side. But yeah, generally Fridays. Sometimes I try and throw in an extra day or two when I can. Dang it. I'm trying to do at least a Monday, Friday, but it all depends on work schedules and things. Don't really have much control of those. Thank you. Just let me get back up to my ship. Okay. I think I overshot it. Yep. But that doesn't really do anything. I just want to take a look at this. Oh, thank you. We have just recently, or the island has just recently been thrown up in the air, so hopefully it won't happen anytime soon. Yeah, of course. I don't think I've seen this path before. Because I have always gone straight for this. Oh, is that just... Oh, okay, wait. Might not be anything, actually. Because it could just be that path. There's a lot of ghost matter. I think I've checked you too. Crashes too boring? Yeah, boring crashes, yeah. He also made it into... Please pass down the currents. Was that ghost matter I saw there? Yes. Right here is not safe. Don't you come and suck us up again. Oh, balls. This might be bad. This might be very, 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 very bad. Run, hatchling. Run, hatchling. It's fine. We can make it into this hole here. Into this little hole here. We're safe. Where's my ship? Oh, over there. Okay. Fall into the ocean, please. That will make it much more easier to get back inside. I think I can make that. I can make this. Okay. Yeah, that was the next thing. I was gonna go under the currents. You're counterclockwise. Get in there. At least we have some peaceful and relaxing music. Fitting for the ocean. I would say the biggest difference is I have my ship. I don't know how that would help though. Because you still do injure my ship, even if I try to do something here. So you are big and angry. I got too close to the core, I think. Well, at least it's only the electrical systems that are damaged, not the reactor this time. So my ship won't go kaboom. That's good. Come on, come on. Back into the ship. Back into the cockpit. You want me to swim? I swear I tried to... Okay, you're a little bit too low. I swear I tried to go inside them as a little spaceman too, but maybe I got a bad angle? You seem to be far up enough. Hey, let's not go there. Come on, little jellyfish. You wanna be friends? Oh, there's the big. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I tried this, but I think I just had a bad angle, so I didn't get... Oh. That is my fault. That is my... That is just me screwing up. Thank you very much. I definitely would not have tried to go back inside the jellyfish if you hadn't said anything. Well then. Let's see what's down here. Okay. A lot of darkness. Trees? Oh no, is this a dark bramble seed? Please don't be a dark bramble seed. Hello there. This is definitely part of the Orbital Probe Cannon. Nice. Yep. Yeah. But which part is this? Okay. Yes, that's the probe cannon around Giant Steep. Indeed. You shoot the probe. Because basically 5 minutes or so before the time loop is when they got instructions to fire the probe, which is kind of weird because all the Nomai are supposed to be dead. I think. There's a Nomai statue up there though. Ooh. Receiving data from probe. Is that probe number 9,318,996? Visualizing current trajectory of. Yes, okay. Okay. It went outside the solar system. I have tried to follow it, to no avail. Mm-hmm. Is this gonna be another probe trajectory? Oh, a lot of probes. All 9 million of them? You really want to find that eye, don't you? I mean, I would too if I found a freaking object that was older than the universe. Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of launches probed. Launches probed. Let's move on. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe found by probe number. The latest one. You found it. Again, there is this weird thing. Yeah, this thing. That gives in a very, very big orbit around the entire solar system. I think I tried to go there, but there was just nothing in its path. I doubt that's gonna be the eye, though. Uh-huh. Receiving stored coordinates from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for the Eye of the Universe. I can't read Nomai coordinates. My ship log can, maybe. I have the coordinates for the Eye of the Universe? You might have the... Oh. Yep. Let's go to the other side. Right up there. Good. This is Ash Twin Projection Stone. And you're gonna show us what? More masks? Yeah, more masks. Still 3 masks. This is the 3rd time I see this then? While we're probably spiraling through space. I can hear the sand falling. Quantum Moon? Or Giant's Deep? Oh, hey, what's this? Launch module? Is that the one that was broken? Exposed to space? Yep, vacuum of space. Did I go in here? Because it feels like you're still orbiting Giant's Deep. I think I did. Because there's definitely something to read. I think I did. Speaking of reading. Mallow? Wrong game. Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I'm honored and terrified. You won't ask the Orbital Probe Cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Feel like you did. Fret not, my nervous friend. We only needed to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the Orbital Probe Cannon structural integrity slightly? But you launched 9 million probes. Not one. Also, it went boom. I would mind, Mallow. I would mind, because we won't be able to be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. That's not the reading pedestal. This is the reading pedestal. Yoo-hoo. Yarrow. I have exciting news, Privet. The Ash Twin project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the Orbital Probe Cannon. Rami is adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you and the Orbital Probe Cannon well? We are. The statue here in the probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. That would be you then. Its eyes are open, so you are paired with someone. On the other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Crew's moral integrity? Once the probe determines the location of the eye of the universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Rami. Who are you paired to? Are you paired to a Numai? Or was there a Timber Harthian aboard this? No, because only Gabbro was around. No, I wanna go in there. Only Gabbro was around Giant's Deep. Is around Giant's Deep, as far as we know. Am I? There's my exit. Is there anything else here before I go? So I don't have to go back here again. Kind of feels like there wouldn't be. Because they've only mentioned one thing, sinking to the depths of the Giant's Deep. Looks like it's only that. Yes. Now let's not get electrocuted. Oh, He already went up. We need to find another jellyfish. There aren't that many jellyfish actually going down here. Why do the jellyfish go down here? Are they feeding? Are they breeding? Very unimportant questions, I know, but I gotta ask myself something while I'm looking for a jellyfish. How about we just go in a straight line? That doesn't seem to work. Doesn't help me find a jellyfish. Hello there. I want to... Come on, come on. Whoa! Now we just wait here for you to go above. It's nice and cozy in here. I guess we're just fortunate that there's nothing here to actually digest us. I think we're outside. Yes. Sorry. Sorry. We just need to find... Come back to our ship. Go inside our ship. Check the updated ship log thing. See if there's anything they want us to do at Giant's Deep. Also, see if the ship log actually recorded the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. Yeah, that definitely sounds like a thing I want. Or we can just wait for the supernova. That works too. No, I was gonna go up here, but this is just the puzzle island. That's the way back. Now that was a good time loop. A lot of things got done. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Barut. Maybe you don't mean that pronounced that way. Yeah, I think this is good progress. It's fine. If you're here, you're here. If you're not, well, I'll keep you in my mind. Thanks for stopping by. And whatever you're doing next, hope you're having fun. Probe tracking module. I haven't been into the launch module. I just thought I was. I need to go back there then. There's DLC for this game? I'll have to look into that. But signs point eventually to yes, because so far this game is freaking awesome. And I'm having a blast playing it. So probably. Maybe not immediately, but definitely soonish. Alright, the Orbital Probe Cannon has launched millions of probes. There is, and it's awesome. Good, good. Because if it's half as awesome as this game is so far, damn. Looking forward to it. And the last one found it. Okay, you found coordinates marking the location of the eye of the universe, but we can't really read it then. Right, you take care, and I'll see you around. Thanks again for joining. Pass through the electric barrier! Good. Reach the coral forest, okay, that's what you call it. So if I go to the launch module then, since I apparently haven't been there even though I thought I was, that should still be... The projection showed it was still in orbit around Giant Steep. It was just very much exposed to the vacuum of space. We can go there. Take another look around. And we're slowing down because we're not going to the planet itself. But we're going to this. And of course you went to the other side of the planet. Can I can't target you from here. Hello, Moon. It's nice seeing you, I guess. Oh, that's just an island. Never mind. I thought that was something I hadn't seen before, but no, that was just an island. Gosh dang it. There's another island. I love the concept of these planets. Also varying wildly in the phenomena that are happening. One planet being bombarded by its own moon, slowly falling apart. This just blowing their islands up into space. The Ember and Ash twins, kinda... The Ash twin drowning the Ember twin. And then there's Dark Bramble. Let's not talk about Dark Bramble. Yes, I think you're... No, I don't want to target... Why am I having such difficulty getting to you? I could target you before... Come on, please. There we go. Thank you. That's what I want. And there's the... Come on. There's even a friggin' landing station there. I managed to hit it before. I can hit it again. Okay, let's be careful. Let's be careful. We want to land here now. Oh. Successful landing. Yes. Okay. So supposedly, there's a module here that I haven't been into. The one that is exposed to the vacuum of space. Come on, no, no. Which would be... Not the control module, because that one is okay. That's where we've been. It's the launch module we're looking for. Come on, you're the launch module. You're the control. Probe tracking, that's at the bottom of the Giant Steep. That's where we just were. You would be the launch module then. And I haven't been in there because I can't get to you. I might have to spacewalk to you. Oh boy. That's why I haven't been in there. I just thought I had. I think I sent in a probe launch, a prober. That's why I thought I had been in there. Okay, but if we go into my ship, refresh me oxygen. Remember, oh, do we dare? Do we freaking dare? You're not the one I'm looking for, right? No. I'm looking for a module that has a big crack in its glass that I can maybe get in through. Like maybe this one? If it's not this one, then it's the one just below. I don't think it's this one. And this one? Could be this one. I see the crack. Okay. Okay. I have not been in here. Good. Oh, this still works. Nice. Let's be hasty. Probe tracking module. And you're gonna show me... Yeah, this is the one at the bottom of the giant steep. Nice. And what have you written down here, dear friends? Imagine, Privet. The probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You will be the first to see them. I'm on it, enter. Fight. This is the exact same writing that's in the other place. But that got added to the ship logs? Why? Okay, sure. But at least now I've been to all the modules. Nice. Because there's not another of those things that I can project and read, is there? Yes, there is. No, this was the one I... No? Yeah, no. No. There is another one. Throw that away. And this should be the working one. Yeah, there's my ship. Okay. But have you written anything different? My better 50%. Cancel by sending the last of the cannon components. Soon we'll know the ice precise location. Construction yard of terminal power setting. We are not on those. Yeah, this is also old news. Need 100% certainty, Orbital Probe Cannon, give all the power, blah blah blah. Yep. That was nothing new there. Okay. Why do they have duplicate writing? I mean, I assume you have to go to all the places to solve the mystery, so you're gonna see all the writing anyway. So why have duplicates? Velocity match, that's not what I intended to do, but sure. I'm gonna go back to my ship. Okay, maybe not. Maybe, thank you. Okay! Oh, you've been to the launch module as well. No. Badly damaged, protection pool is still intact. Yep. Mallow argued that it wouldn't matter if the cannon's structural integrity was compromised, since they only needed to fire the probe once, and then they fired the probe 9 million times. 9,308,016 or something. The mine named Privet countered that they wouldn't be capable of receiving the probe's data if the probe tracking module was destroyed. I still want to know who sent the message to fire the probe tracking this time. We'll probably So, like, I mean, it's me. There are 3 statues. Or 3 masks. And I'm just assuming that those show the people who have paired up with a statue and are still going. Me and Gabbro are 2 of them. But then again, the Nomai were here when we were still very small blob-like things with 4 eyes. So I thought now, one of my thoughts now was that maybe one of them is an actual Nomai. But that wouldn't make sense because they would then be stuck in the same time loop we are of 22 minutes unless they have a longer time loop. Can there be multiple time loops in a time loop? Time loopception. I really should see Inception one of these days. I haven't seen that movie. I really should. Because it's either another Timberian who's also stuck in the 22-minute time loop, but everyone we have talked to haven't really let on that they know that we're in a time loop. The third one... But maybe... Yeah, because me and Gabbro looked into the statue presumably somewhat at the same time. Get this 22 minutes time loop. And the Nomai could just be working endlessly in a... We don't even know how long a Nomai lived for. We know basically nothing about them except that they have 3 eyes and they came from outside the solar system. Okay, I think, however, that's Giant's Deep Down. Which means the Ash Twin and the Ember Twin. And also Brittle Hollow. I could take a little bit of a soft blow with Brittle Hollow. There's still something going on with the orbital... Not orbital cannon. I'm stuck on orbital cannons now. Gravity cannon! Thank you very much. Something going on with the gravity cannon. Still on Brittle Hollow. Question is, has the planet been too bombarded? Now, so can I get to... I mean, the sun isn't giant yet. It's just kind of big. It's a red big. But not red giant. I think you can start slowing down, dear autopilot. You should have slowed down ages ago. Holy crap. I guess you don't take into consideration the speed of the actual planets. Can I get to the gravity cannon? I mean, if I see it, I can kind of land on it. There's the shard. Quantum moon shard. Still have to find a way into the freaking Tower of Quantum Knowledge here. I think that's the gravity cannon down there. This might not be the gravity cannon. This is the gravity cannon. Perfect. No, no. No, 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 no. Don't get sucked into the black hole. I don't want to go to the white hole station. There's nothing for me here, but at least I'm here in my ship, so I can just get the hell out. No, that's very steep. I actually thought that was the Wandering Moon again. So no, I think Brittle Hollow has been too bombarded. No, not Timberhearth. I'm trying to... Man, they were all almost kind of lined up there for a moment. That's kind of neat. I wonder if that would, because they are playing a melody. I wonder if, because Ryback and Gabbro kind of complemented each other, instrument-wise. I wonder if I managed to line them up, if there's an actual whole melody. Keep that in mind. I do believe there's no way to get to the cannon right now. It might be too damaged everywhere. Might have to go here way sooner. Can I somehow not get sucked into the black hole? Can I see the gravity cannon from here? No. I can feel the gravity pull of the black hole. No. I don't wanna. I do not wanna. What is this? Whoop. It's just roll with it. Oh, is this a Tower of Quantum Knowledge? This could be... Yeah, this is the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Still haven't figured out how to get into that one. I do want to. I'm hoping... Ooh, can I sneak my ship in here? Ooh, I can. Maybe. I'm kind of hoping it is more of the puzzle thing that we found in Giant Steep. Because that was fun. The image of a quantum stone is also a quantum stone, or whatever it was. That was a good lesson. Up. I guess we got sucked into the hole. Oh! Oh no. Hey, actually... maybe this is what we need to wait for. Because now we can actually get to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. While my ship goes kaboom. Is this... Yep, I know. No. Come on. Up here is where we need to go. Yeah, maybe this is how we get into the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Has my ship gone boom yet? It might have. Haha! There are actually trees here too! Yeah, this is new. Oh, this is so new. Why didn't I think of this before? Welcome, Solanum, which is the child we've seen. Not seen, but whose writing we have read. And whose shuttle is currently on the Quantum Moon. Your arrival here means you've completed your preparations on Giant's Deep and are ready to depart for the Quantum Moon. On your pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you, just as it carried me and many others in our clan before me, to the moon's 6th and most secret location. Oh. You will be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon. But remember this final rule. To explore the 6th location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. And you always land on the south pole. Be curious on your journey. I mean, I guess even if I take this one out and put it in here, it's just gonna be the same writing. Very much see. I see you. Yoink. And I don't know how much time we have, so we go fast. Because while it is supposed to be paused when I'm reading, the supernova doesn't care about silly things like a game pausing. If you're here to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, you are almost prepared to set out on this deeply significant journey. Before you do, pause and remember your history. We make this journey not only for ourselves, but also to honor the members of our clan who came before us. Those who, after the crash that brought them to this star system, became stranded on Brittle Hollow and on Ember Twin, with no communication between these two groups of survivors. We have found the first camp they did on Brittle Hollow. These Nomai looked upward from two different planets and saw the same wandering moon visiting their skies. It was this moon, the Quantum Moon, that kept their curiosity alive during this long period of hardship. After the two divided groups were able to reunite, it became our clan's united goal to find and visit the Quantum Moon. This took time, and many Nomai who dreamed of seeing the Quantum Moon died before we discovered how to make the journey. When you reach the Quantum Moon, recall these Nomai and carry their curiosity onward with you. None of this helps me in reaching the moon. Okay, so that, I think that's Brittle Hollow. That's Giant's Deep. That could be Brittle Hollow, by the way. That's Timber Hearth. Twins, Eye of the Universe. Bramble. Bramble. You're definitely Brittle Hollow. You're the Wandering Moon. It's showing that the Wandering Moon is currently at Dark Bramble. But yeah, this does not help me actually get to the Wandering Moon. Oh, hello. More stuff here, though. We're not done. We need this plate. Which could have just gone into space at this point. Because if it was on the floor, there's a real possibility it's just now floating around in space. There is still this thing to find out. This has to do with Brittle Hollow. Ah. Is it really gone? I think so. I mean, I could just go here and then just stand around and wait for this to fall into the black hole. And then go up here very fast and try and find the black. The projection slate, whatever. And that seems to be the best way of doing this, because it seems like this happens quite early in the time loop. I'm just trying to see if by some miracle the slate is still in here. I do not think so. So I gotta be fast. I gotta be real fast. But it could perhaps be done. Unless it's down here. Why would it be down here? That's a little bit more progress. Where's my ship? It is still on Brittle Hollow. Well, no, because it should have followed us into the black hole. Oh, it is time. Something went boom there too? Ah, it's a brittle hollow. Just keeps going boom. Can we see the planet burn before it reaches us? No. What was that? Let me take a look at my ship log. Ship rumor log. See if we can see the blue falling thing again. Because I missed it the last several time loops. Probe cannon go boom. Then you send out the probe that finds the eye of the universe. You sent the coordinates to Ash Twin, so somewhere in Ash Twin they are. There goes the white thing. There's still no blue thing crashing down. Shouldn't that happen every time loop? Tower of Quantum Knowledge to the 6th location, to the Quantum Shrine. Well, we're done with the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Build a shrine on the Quantum Moon to aid the pilgrimage to its 6th location. Remember this final rule: to explore that location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. The pilgrimage was a deeply significant journey, and they had a united goal. Even wishing to a most secret location. The shrine must be on the north pole. We might be able to... Yeah, we haven't even been able to go there though. Okay. I see. Well, I'm feeling my eyes starting to droop, so I think I'm just going to end this here. A little bit shorter today, but we made damn good progress, I have to say. Now I'm kind of... I did say in the beginning of the stream that I was considering playing something else on Monday, if I can get to play on Monday. I'm now kind of maybe want to play a little bit more of this, now that I'm not as stuck anymore. I'll give it a good thought over the weekend. Another one? Is that dark bramble shooting out its seeds? Are those the bramble seeds? Ugh. So it's either going to be more Outer Wilds on Monday, or some Dark Souls 1. In which, well, I'll die a lot in both games. That's for sure. But yeah, I'll give it a thought, I think, over the weekend. You know, we watch this maybe beautiful sunset. I don't know which is west, which is east. I don't know. It's getting lighter here. Yes. Sunset. Sunrise, not set. Before our sun explodes in 20-ish minutes. Thank you very much for joining me on this fruitful journey. Very fruitful journey. Just take care of yourself. And I will see you next time. But bye for now. And I hope you have a very, very pleasant rest of your evening.